You are here and you are magnificent. Now, I'm talking to the women who are always overperforming, always going to the ninth degree, always going all the way in. Those women, they're extraordinary. There's no quitting because you're going to go all the way because that's the only thing. And I'll tell you something. I'm so grateful that my whole life was set up this way. It wasn't easy because of the trauma, and it wasn't easy for a lot of the things that were dealt with me in my life. But I'm grateful because I know that every piece of bit of me has been squeezed out for me to create whatever it was that I went all in on everything I've ever done. Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Quantum Woman. I'm your host, Shamina Taylor. This episode is called Not Everyone's Created Equal. I always try to motivate everyone to believe that, they have it in them to do the thing. But reality is set in not too long ago where it was actually a rude awakening, where I realized that some women, and I'm just going to use women right now because this is a podcast for women, are just not created the same as other women. Some women just don't have it in them to dig deeper, to go through all the way. Now, is this a negative thing? No. But is it something that she might want to, explore? Maybe. But what I've found is there is a certain type of woman, and she is ideally the clients that I work with, and she is me, who no matter what will always push herself to the next level, sometimes unnecessarily. Sometimes she doesn't know when to call when. But that same gift has been the thing that's had her achieve extraordinary success. And sometimes we've talked about this wounded masculine where she keeps going. But there's something else. There's something deep inside of this prove it energy, right? What that has shown up to be like, I can do it. I'll never give up. And that energy, and even though I've said sometimes how the masculine can be a little bit of a negative, but being able to prove it, being able to show up, being able to never give up, even if you're hungry, tired, scared, whatever it is, you're still going to go all in. There's only a few women that have that type of energy. Not everybody has that. And I was recently with a friend, and from the jump at this event, she started complaining, and they made it about her, wasn't about her. And I just realized, I'm like, not everybody has this ability to just buck it up and just keep going. And many people quit even before they figure out how successful they can be because they want things comfy, easy. They want to have, everything laid out. And those people never really reach high successes in life. They're highly judgmental. They're sometimes always, telling other people how they need to do things, but they themselves aren't executors. You'll see women who go out there and they just go all out. They will try anything. They will take the action. They will figure things out. They will make it work no matter what. Those women I look at and I'm like, yeah, girl, like you're my champ. Like I look at you and I see you and I get you and I understand you. There's something though within those types of people, which is me, you, and this, the women that identify with that, is that sometimes we have to know though, that we don't always have to sacrifice ourselves for the result that we're looking for. Sometimes it's okay to, maybe not get that last rep in one time, or maybe to, not stay up past that hour, where your body's talking to you. Sometimes we're not kind and friendly to ourselves. I'm not saying to always do that because I know those last 5 minutes of a workout, that last rep, staying up that extra 30 minutes or whatever when you're working, or going a little bit longer to figure things out. It's usually in those moments that we find the most extraordinary success because it's the juice at the end. It's like at the end, it's like, okay, well, here's where that nectar comes in. So I want you to know though, that sometimes it's okay if you're tired. It's okay if you don't have a solution right in front of you. It's okay to sit back. Now, I'm talking to the women who are always overperforming, always going to the ninth degree, always going all the way in. Those are the women. I'm not talking about the women when they get to the gym and they get tired right away and they give up, or the women who are looking for cushiness or easiness, or the women who start complaining right away, the women who start blaming. those women, they have not activated something deep inside of them because they never had to. Their backs were never up against the wall. They were never shown that either you're going to make it or break it. They don't have that in them. This is why they call it the 1%, the women who are high achievers or high successors. You are here and you are magnificent. But I also want to tell you, you have to just give yourself a little bit of leeway. Now, those women who don't go all the way in, the ones that give up early, I don't know if you'll ever find that oomph or you'll ever find that digging deep, because there's something that's telling you that I need to quit. And when you start quitting before you see something working, it's because you don't believe that it can work. You don't have that thing in you that's saying, you know what? I'm going to make this work no matter what. I'm going to go all in. There's not that self-accountability where you know that if you can find the solution, you're the problem type of woman, right? And I say this a lot because women who are self-accountable, they will realize like, okay, maybe it's me. Maybe I didn't take the right action. Maybe I didn't get enough information. Maybe I didn't put all the effort I could. Maybe there's something else that I'm missing here. They start looking and they start looking within and finding out what is it. The women who sit, blame, complain, and are ready to quit even before the race starts, they're always going to be quitters. They're always going to be looking for the easy road. And I don't know if there's a way for you to get into the other side and get with the other players, because unfortunately, and this is the truth of the matter, some women are just not created that way. Now, I will tell you, when I meet women who are married and they want to create a business online, these are the women that have the biggest struggles in life because they have a backup plan. They have something to lean back on. So their ability to dig in deep to find out what they're made of is not even there because they have a plan B. It's the women with no plan B. The women who are created to just go all in are the women who are like, this has to work. That's the only option. And when you have that mindset, this has to work, there's no option, you don't sit there and complain. You don't sit there and bitch and moan. You don't sit there and try to find an out. You don't sit there and go, well, it's not going to work. Let me quit now. There's no quitting because you're going to go all the way because that's the only thing. And I'll tell you something. I'm so grateful that my whole life was set up this way. It wasn't easy because of the trauma. And it wasn't easy for a lot of the things that were dealt with me in my life, but I'm grateful because I know that every bit of me has been squeezed out for me to create whatever it was, that I went all in on everything I've ever done. And when I go all in, I get results because I didn't give up before it started to work. And so many people quit before they see the end result. They quit when it doesn't work the first time. They quit when it doesn't work the second time. They quit because they're giving up on themselves and they're looking to just find that out. I want to applaud the women who go all the way in. I want to applaud you. I want to celebrate you. I want you to understand that you are amazing, but I also want you to give yourself a little grace too. I want you to find a little bit of balance because you don't always have to have adrenal fatigue going all the way in and doing it all the time. There has to be a little bit of balance. So you got to keep a lot of that fire, but a little bit of, allowing yourself to relax, take a break. Maybe you Netflix and chill. Maybe you take an afternoon off, but allow yourself to just not be so exhausted because being like that all the time, it makes you out of your body and doesn't allow you to just be in that energy. Okay. The reason why I created this episode was because I think that there's some messaging issues out there where people say, well, if I can, you can. And I don't believe that. I believe if she can, I can. And that's coming from me because I believe in myself. But saying if I can, you can is saying that you're made like me. And unless you think and show up and you are self-accountable and you are not letting your bullshit get in the way and you are going to do whatever it takes and you're going to go all in and you're going to not quit and you're going to have the faith and you're going to just keep going till it works, then maybe I can say if I can, you can. But if you're not designed that way, we are not created the same. So I can't say if I can, you can, because it's not true. So what I want you to do is assess, are you a woman who's all the way in on everything? Are you really showing up fully for everything you're doing in your life? Or are you a woman who gives up, complains, bitches, allows yourself to, be in that status quo, stalemate, I don't know what to do next energy, or I'm tired, or I want to give up, or I want things cushy and comfortable? Or are you allowing yourself to go outside your comfort zone a lot? Are you allowing yourself to see what you're made of? Find out what lane you're driving in, because if you are not driving in the lane that you're supposed to be in, you're out of alignment. You know, maybe you have this fire in you, but you're not taking the action that you should, that you know you could. One of my clients on my coaching calls the other day, she saw that I went and did a photo shoot. She said she's been waiting for 3 years to do it. She booked it that day, that afternoon. She goes, I don't know why I was waiting so long. She saw what I did and she went and took action. She sees what I do, she takes action. This woman just got $1 million ClickFunnels award. She saw that I had it, you know, and she's like, that's motivation. She already wanted to do it beforehand, but she sees what's possible. She goes, if she can, I can, because she believes in herself. So where are you not believing in yourself? Where are you not, like, falling short? Because like I said, there's two types of women and they get the results done. The ones that are self-accountable, and then the ones that are blaming. And they're like, just, they want things easy. They want other people to be, you know, responsible for them. They want maybe their husbands to take care of them all the time. And, you know, which is fine and great. And that's your avenue. I want a man to take care of me too, but I also want to take care of myself in the same process, and he can come and provide too. So I hope you got some value. It's kind of a scattered episode, but I really feel like there's something important here. And again, if anything I say might make you go, oh, this woman, I can't stand her, let yourself be in it, find out what it is, and then check in, because you can be anything you want to be if you decide it. And if you know that you want to get all the things that you want in life and you just need more direction, I'm your mentor, right? I'm this person that's going to help you. But if you don't take the action and start moving, I can't help a woman like that, because she doesn't believe it's possible for herself and she's not helping herself. And if she's not helping herself, well, there's no way I'm going to be able to do it, right? So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If someone needs to hear it, maybe you need to pass it along to them. Maybe let's listen to it again, share it. Go ahead and give us a review. You can go check out the Quantum Woman group on Facebook. Go to shaminataylor.com, download some of our free trainings, and go check out our quiz. And there's so many other things that we have on there that we'd love to share with you. And we got a new YouTube channel coming out. All right, so I will see you in the next episode.